Hey, what's good YouTube? It's AJ here, and today in this video we're going to be watching Sober Combos for Crushes and the Perfect Relationship that was posted by Domix just yesterday.
It's Domix to 500, 500.
Okay.
What constitutes a crush? Is it just being, like, thinking someone is attractive?
Attractive.
Or someone you could envision being in a relationship with?
I think you're just
attractive.
infatuated with the idea of them.
The idea of them?
Because you don't really know them. So it's
That's a really good question. I'm sorry I gotta stop you so early, but that's a really good question. Because when I think of the word crush, I usually think of someone who I find attractive. Then I'll just be like, oh, I have a crush on them, I guess. But I guess, I don't know. That's a really good question if you dive deeper into it.
hard to say the real them. Until
I
you
won't lie, I've had a lot of crushes where it's like,
Okay.
I think they're attractive, and then they said like one thing that vibes with me well, and then I just based everything off of that.
So you have to got in there here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need a fact check
True.
on the definition of crush.
Because I associate crushes with something precious. I associate crushes.
A brief but intense infatuation for someone,
Intense.
especially someone
Intense.
unattainable or inappropriate.
That's a good. Okay, I'm glad someone was able to bring that definition up. A brief but intense infatuation for someone, especially someone unattainable or inappropriate. Wow, that is. I don't know what to make of it.
Whoa, wait, what? Especially someone unattainable?
Yeah.
Or inappropriate? What does that mean?
Actually,
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
infidelity?
No, I think it's like, you know, no. You know when you're like a kid and you're like a loser and you have a crush on the hot girl in school?
Yeah.
Me.
Not to break your shell, but I was a cool kid.
Oh, that's
okay.
right. I forgot, you got every girl in every video you made.
Yep.
I was not cool. Did I? I did not. The whole
Breakup part
series.
one, breakup, breakups, breakup 3.5, breakup 3.75. Wow.
Let's say you're having like relationship troubles and you have two friends. Or actually, no, not two friends. You're introduced to two people who are like strangers. One has
Okay.
been in one relationship and the other has been in 10. Who do you ask advice from?
Ooh.
Just off that,
Maybe the one, because maybe
Yeah.
the 10 failed 10 times.
Yeah, that's a
right?
really good question too. If you find someone with one relationship or 10 relationship, that's a pretty good question. I'd probably go with one because that's true. Yeah, I can agree with one because 10 means it's not working out or they like changes, you know? They like changes pretty often, you know what I'm saying?
okay. What's the duration though? Like, are these people the same age? And like, is each relationship like a long period of time?
They are your age,
Okay.
and one of them has been in one relationship that lasted 1 year,
1
and the
year.
other guy has been in 10 that lasted varying lengths, I guess.
Ooh.
I need to ask the dude what his ratio is between dumper and dumpy.
Ooh, that's a good question.
There's
Yeah,
so many
that
variables
is
to that.
something
Like,
you have
you
to
have to know, like,
consider.
Like, if every girl broke up with him, I'm not gonna take advice from him.
Alright.
No, that's true. You have to ask that question. How many of them, you know what I mean, was he dumped, and how many? Because he could have dumped all of them, and that would have just meant that he likes changes.
9 of them dumped him, and 1 of them he dumped.
How long was that one? Was that like a week or like a couple years? That's what I need to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
That
I
is
would just
true.
ask both.
I'm just gonna ask the one. Like the one for 1 year seems like a lot
Animal
more. 'Cause
Crossing.
that person was selective. Like he didn't just
okay.
get with 10 people. He chose one.
What makes you
Ooh.
think that?
What do you mean?
What makes you think he selectively chose one?
Okay, maybe he just couldn't get anyone. So maybe the person with 10.
Exactly.
Oh, it's the only one he was able to get.
Maybe the one guy didn't get around to getting the rest of the 9 relationships yet.
Ooh.
Actually, I think I would ask the dude with the 10. Jokes aside, like, you could still learn from people's mistakes too. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could
that's
also learn
true.
From his bad advice.
If you've been through 10 relationships and you were able to learn from each one of them, so you must have experienced something at that point.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be like, that is horrible advice. Thank you. I'm not going to do anything you did.
What is the most convenient way you'd like to confess to someone?
The most convenient way is to have them confess, and then you just say, "I concur."
What? That's not really confessing.
I agree.
I too share those feelings.
It
I
seems we
too
are
share
in
those
agreement.
feelings.
There was this one
So
time
easy.
I confessed to a girl in high school, and then I like took her hands like away from like the
Ooh.
group that we were hanging out with. I just I told her my feelings. I was like, hey, I really like you, and
Yeah.
I'd like to be your boyfriend or something like that. I don't remember what I said. And then she looked at our friends, and then she pulled her hands out of my hands.
Oh no, that's gotta be so embarrassing. But I think he's been watching too much drama. That kind of stuff does really happen in like Korean dramas, but it's not likely, you know.
She just didn't say anything, and she ran back to the group of friends. Or she was really awkward. She's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, Instagram,
She was afraid that
DM.
the friends would see us, and then she like ran back to the group
Facebook
of friends.
chat.
Like, well, fuck me, I got rejected. And then the next day, she was like trying to hold my hand. She was like, "Hey, aren't we dating now?" I was like, "What do you mean? What?" I thought you rejected me. She's like,
Okay,
"Oh, no, I was
it
just
was
embarrassed. I didn't want the friends to see us holding
yeah,
hands."
it was
Like,
the.
"Oh."
She didn't like the
Oh, I
fact that
see.
she was put in the spot. You know what I
I
mean?
broke up with that girl immediately after that.
Yeah, that was a tough
Okay,
one.
so perfect relationship, but you can never win a race.
Yeah, I take the perfect relationship. Holy fuck.
Or non-perfect relationship, but you win every race.
I think you get.
And every time you win that race, it's like maximum hormones,
Yeah.
endorphins,
Yeah, but
maximum. Like
okay, wait. So if I take
Yeah,
if
but
I
that
take-
maximum feeling is so short-lived. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as you achieve it and you feel it, it's gone instantly. If you know what I mean.
the win every race one, does that mean that there's no hope for me having a good relationship in the future? Or
no, like your relationships are just regular, textbook.
no, I think I'd find more enjoyment with a person than I would in racing. Because keep in mind, I can only race for so long. Like
Yeah.
physically, like you can't keep it up.
Okay, but I'm giving you the parameters that you get first every time.
Yeah, but winning isn't the point of racing to me. Like, it's just
I mean, if you get first
being
every time, what's the point of
Yeah,
it?
that's what I mean. You're that good of a driver. I'm saying you get first as a result of being a good driver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still take the be second every time and be happy in a relationship.
Yeah, me
than
too. I can
be
definitely
first every
agree
time
with
and
it.
Have a mediocre run.
You're last.
You get last every time. I gotta break this, man.
Yeah, that's
Dead last.
it's an iffy
And
question.
No matter how many races there are, there's like 64 races. You get last. Your car breaks down at the end, and you gotta walk home. But you have the perfect love.
Yeah, it's okay. She'll pick you up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually okay with that. I'd rather have the perfect love and be
Yeah.
last every time. Because the reason I want to
Yeah, I mean, I could understand why somebody would say that. I could definitely understand because at least you have some sort of security when you're all, you know what I mean. You have someone to go home to, and everything's all good. And I guess I can understand. I don't know how to explain it, but I can understand it.
racing and driving is for myself. I'm not doing it to win and to be recognized. Like,
But I think something psychological will happen to you for losing every single race you go.
Definitely.
but if I
It'll affect you. You'll be like, "What's wrong with me? Why am I?"
like if I lost every single time, but I went home to love
Exactly.
myself, I'd be okay with that.
This
But
is
then
what
there's
I was
a
trying
point
to
in your life
say.
where you gotta think you're leaving the love of your life to go lose just to come back. So then you'd be like, do I want to even race anymore?
Do I want to lose today? Aren't you the one to say like, don't depend on someone for your happiness?
No, and you're right, but I'm just saying that like for me, like I can find enjoyment in other things.
I
It's
guess
not
that
like I'm
is
locked
somewhat
into racing
depending
for the rest
on
of my
someone
life.
else
So
for
it
your
tells me, like, I
happiness,
can
if
be
you put it
happy
that way.
regardless of whatever I'm into, versus just losing in this one thing that I'm competing in. Like that to me is a lot smaller. Than...
You
Okay.
lose in everything you like.
Alright, that's not fair.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Okay, if it was everything, man, I'd still choose the perfect love.
Like in Smash, you just SD every stock because you're so trash.
yeah,
Smash.
like because I can still find enjoyment in that on some level, so I don't mind.
You're gonna enjoy killing yourself and playing 10-second games.
That's fine.
Not fun for anyone else.
Yep, that's not really.
Not gonna want to play with you.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, what kind of perfect relationship's gonna enjoy you failing at everything they're carrying?
That's the point. Is it's perfect, so they wouldn't care.
Yeah, I guess there. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Like, what kind of perfect That's a really good question. What kind of perfect relationship is gonna be okay with you failing? Time after time after time. You kind of get used to it, and it gets old after a while.
Bad at everything you do, but she's amazing.
What's the win
That's
here,
a perfect
then?
girl.
What do you want me
That's
to
a
do?
perfect.
I'm not making you win. I'm throwing you in situations and having you react.
What if? What if?
You think
What
this
if?
is about you finding victory?
Okay, then yeah, I guess logically the better decision is just to be first every time in whatever I do, and then I'll just be alone because I wouldn't want to settle for a mediocre relationship.
Yeah.
Like I
Instead,
want
I'll
both.
just be alone
To me,
instead.
that's the actual answer.
I like
Okay.
that answer.
Okay. If he has to
Like I'm
pick
comfortable being
one.
alone, so I don't need someone else to validate it. So I'd rather be alone
Uh-huh.
and have accomplishments than
Mm.
be in a mediocre relationship.
Okay. Alone.
Are you happy?
He's like, "Are you happy? You got me now." You know what I mean? Like,
Is this what
without
you want?
changing up the conditions.
Sick.
I'm just
Freak.
that chaotic neutral man.
Holding a vial under your tears and just trying to fill up your.
Yes. Yes, be alone, yes.
Collecting his tears.
Speaking of being alone, I know a lot of you are stuck being alone with all that's
Yeah.
happening in the world right now. If you're extremely bored, or even if you're just playing Animal Crossing right
And
now,
a
how
lot
about
of people
listening
out
to some
there
audiobooks?
playing Animal
With Audible,
Crossing.
you guys can enjoy audiobooks whenever and wherever you
Oh,
want. And right
Audibles
now, by
again.
wherever, I mean wherever.
Audibles are
in your
cool.
house,
They're good.
Where you're
They're
safe.
fun.
And not at the
You can
beach
get a
with
lot of
thousands other
information
people.
while you're
And even
driving.
if you don't want to listen to
Audibles
them
are
right now,
good.
they're yours
Cool,
to keep
cool.
forever, even if you
Yep,
can't.
yep.
So this time,
Is that
this time of isolated contemplation, I figured it'd be a good listen for a lot of people.
I think that's
Again,
the end of
visit
the video.
audible.com.
Yep, that was the end of the video. Sober combos for crushes and the perfect relationship. I thought that was pretty interesting. And pretty good question, would you rather be a winner and just be alone, or would you lose every time but go home to a perfect girl? That's a pretty good question. But yeah, I thought this was a very interesting video. We'll definitely watch more videos like this together. So make sure you guys smack the subscribe button if you made it this far, and I will see you guys next time.